So this just landed on my desk. This is the NexTool Pocket Paper Knife E20. The NexTool company sent this to me as an early tester before its Kickstarter launch, and they told me to take a look at it, test it out, and give my honest opinion on what I think about it. You know, I think they're trying to aim for like the ultimate pocket-sized utility tool. It's ultra compact, it's actually packed with features, and it's built around this ingenious blade system that is quick swap, and it's multi-stage extension, and that's actually the star of this whole tool. It's got a bunch of other things that it does on it, but its star is definitely the quick change blade system. So I guess the question will be, is this the perfect EDC or everyday carry tool? Let's find out. If this thing looks interesting to you, this will be launching on Kickstarter soon, and I'll have all the relevant links down in the description below for you to check out for yourself. Please subscribe. So let's just talk about first impressions. Okay, in the hand, this is an incredibly compact tool. First of all, it's incredibly pocketable. It's got a square rectangular form factor. It's got a clip on the end, and this barely weighs 100 grams. So first and foremost, the very small form factor is quite good. You'll notice up on the front, it has texturized aluminium. It's precision die cast aluminium. It feels solid. It actually looks premium. I have to say that the grip is pretty good also. The action of the slider here, you know, it's pretty smooth and it locks into various positions. And I'll talk all about these various functions soon, but the action, I have to say, locks in place. It's good. It's got this cartridge chamber door at the back, and it is spring loaded. And that feels pretty good as well, and everything just snaps into place nicely. With this early unit that I was sent, I have to say the machining of the product actually feels great. There are no sharp edges, like even this guard end, and down here there's nothing sharp on it that feels uncomfortable in the hand. So I like the fact that there are no rough edges. So it's got a clip that will clip onto your pocket or your bag strap. This easily will conceal away until you actually need it. So initial impressions are pretty good, to be honest. Before I talk about any of the other features, the star feature is of course the blade system here. It is called the Pocket Knife E20 after all. The way that this works is there are blades that are concealed inside of a cartridge style chamber. To get to that chamber at the back, there is a spring based release, and we simply press it and it pops open. Inside there you can store up to like about 5 of these typical safety blades that have the dual notch. You rack and stack them inside there and then hide them away like so. The slider system here works like this. It will not move, so that's a great safety feature until you press this release button. You have to slide it that way, and then you can move the blade up. And you'll notice that it has 2 positions, one position there, one position there, like so. First position, if you just need to, you know, cut open like a box or something like that, that's all you need. So the blade is only extending out, I would estimate about 6 millimeters at the end there, and it locks in place there. In the second position, once again, we unlock it and slide it out, and then you have the blade fully extended. I think it's about 15 or 16 millimeters, something like that. So that is pretty cool, just how that slides up and down. I do like also this other safety feature, how you slide it up and it takes a while before the blade comes out. So that is a built-in inherent safety feature. As we all know, these blades can get dull and they are built to be reversed. Now this has a very cool feature where you can do that simply from here. You do not need to open up the cartridge chamber to take out the blade to turn it around. On the ends here, there is an unlock symbol. Don't know if you can see it, but has lock and unlock. To unlock it, we're gonna be sliding it there and pushing it up ever so slightly, and the blade comes out. We can swap it around and the blade goes back into its position and it's locked, and then it's good to go. That is exceptionally handy. Like, I have to say, I've got a lot of different sort of knife systems that I use, you know, in my building work, and this is actually a very, very handy way to exchange that blade system. Now, the other thing as well, when you need to actually take it out and let a new blade go into place, the way you do it, you use that same release feature and push it out. Out it comes, put that blade down, and we push it all the way back and it re-engages a new blade. So now there is a brand new blade ready to go. That is so cool. I really, really like that system. Pretty cool, actually. Now, if you do need to put more blades in, we open up the door, another blade, and it simply goes into the back there, and you can load up about 5 in there. Now, let me show you some of the other features of the E20. Firstly, it has a flathead screwdriver right there. Secondly, it has a Phillips screwdriver on that corner. Thirdly, it has a bottle opener right there. As we turn it down to this side, you have a hanging hole. So if you need to hang it somewhere. Another one is it has a nail puller. So you can put that around a light gauge nail and then extract it out of the wood. Keeping in mind, you're not going to do it with absolutely heavy duty work. Another one is this whole edge is a small little crowbar, so you can actually lever something out. Now, once again, it's not for heavy duty work, but it can be very handy if you just need to lever something out of position. Up on this side, you will notice it has a 7cm ruler that is in millimeters. So that is handy when you just need to measure something really briefly. And then finally, it has this pocket clip, and you can attach that to your pocket, you know, on the side of the bag, or whatever the case may be. So that is pretty handy also. Okay, so let me just give you some final thoughts about the E20. A couple of pros is that the slider blade system here, I think this is phenomenal. I absolutely love this system. I love how you can exchange the blade, you know, turn the blade around, and I love how it has a chamber in the back here. It's cartridge style, and you can store a whole bunch of blades in the back there. The other thing is that this is just so compact. This is an ultra pocketable EDC. It's a champ. The size of it, the weight, the clip on the back, you know, it just works, and it's very, very versatile. I do like how there are a bunch of, you know, tools on each corner. So this is more than just a pocket knife. This is a surprisingly handy multi-tool. This isn't going to replace your big hammer, crowbar, or screwdriver, but these are just handy little functional tools to have in this type of EDC device. You know, I call it a man tool. You know, blokes, you guys are gonna love this, I think. And just the other pro is the whole thing just feels premium. You know, it's got a premium feel, build, the machining on it. It's really, really nice. A couple of cons. We need to know that this is not a complete wrecking bar, crowbar for heavy duty work. This is just for situations where you need to price something that's small, lightweight, and it will help just to lever something, or a little nail or staple or something like that that's protruding. For that, this will be good. And so as an early tester, you know, I'm genuinely impressed. This is a clever, genuinely useful EDC tool that's built around a brilliant core idea. If you appreciate the smart design, the pocket-friendly gear, and always having a sharp blade handy, well, the NexTool E20 is definitely worth a look. Remember, this is launching very soon on Kickstarter. Check out the link in the description below. I'll have the direct Kickstarter link pinned there, so check it out for early bird pricing. What do you think about the NexTool pocket knife E20? Would you carry this thing around? Do you think you would use it? Yeah, let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you found this review helpful. I'm always testing new and different gadgets and products. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Catch you on the next one.